excellent job. But while he was over there, he experienced a few things that a lot of people should never have to experience. And he came home with traumatic brain injury and PTSD. When he got home, he didn't transition back very easily, and he, in March of 2008, tried to take his life and ended up in a coma for 5 days. During that time, the doctors told us that, in fact, they did a brain scan and showed that he had no brain activity and told us he was brain dead and that he would never recover and that we should take him off of life support. And we chose not to do that at the time and relied on our faith and said, we believe in miracles. And after 5 days, we got him back.
Really?
And we did.
God bless.
And it was a miracle. And they actually called him the Miracle Boy. And a lot of people from the ER came up to see him, and they called him the Miracle Boy because they couldn't believe that he actually came back. It took him a while to rehabilitate. And then he struggled. He had a little bit of more brain damage after that, but not enough to stagnate him. So we had him for another 5 years, but during that 5 years, he really struggled. And we tried to get him help. And we went in and out of the VA. He was in and out of programs. And then he, on top of the PTSD, he got hooked on pain pills because while he was in the coma before, he had laid on his arm and ended up with rhabdomyosis, which is a condition where he had severe pain in the arm. So they kept him on pain pills. And so he suffered with that as well. And in October of 2013, he finally overdosed and he lost the battle.
So sorry.
And it was quite rough because I didn't lose my son once. I lost my son twice.
Right.
And in January, his birthday is in January. And so we are avid cornhole players. I don't know how many of your guests know what cornhole is, but we were directors in the ACO at the time, and we put on cornhole tournaments all the time. So in January, when his birthday came around, we decided we wanted to do something in his honor and to also help other veterans who suffered with PTSD, because there's so much that they don't get. There was no help back then, and I wanted to be able, if we could just save one, then we've done something. And so we put on a benefit tournament, and we had tremendous response, and we had a lot of veterans show up, and we raised a lot of money. And at that time, I didn't know about you guys, and so we raised it for the VA and had such a tremendous response. We did it again the next year, and here we are 12 years later, and it has become an annual event, and it's just grown every year. And I have veterans that are repeat customers, so to speak. They come out every year, and they call me every year wanting to know when the tournament is and what they can do to help. And I have adopted a lot of boys. So I have a lot of new sons.
Yes.
To take the place, and they fill my heart. And we connected with you guys, and we try to help as many veterans as we can who suffer with PTSD, because it's very important to me that we help as many as we can, and we save as many as we can, because 22 a day that we lose is too much. One
Too
is
much.
too much.
Exactly.
And
Without a
that's
doubt.
what we do. That's how the tournament got started, and it's grown. It grows every year, doesn't it,
Oh,
Jerry?
yeah, every year.
Jerry is my partner, that helps put on the tournaments, but he's also a veteran, and he's one of my boys too. So, that's how it got started, and that's where we are today.
Well, I had the opportunity to meet you at a ceremony that we have at the Forgotten Warrior Memorial in
Did.
Shannon State Park, where we honor Thomas at the memorial. And uh, just meeting you, I felt your loss, and it was just overwhelming. Um, no parent should ever lose a child. It should never happen, so I can't begin to tell you I know how you feel, because I don't, and I hope I never do. So the loss has to be insurmountable. It really does. The tournament, when we hooked up, you made an amazing donation to Canine to help a veteran with a service dog for PTSD. And your donation actually changed that veteran's life. I can't begin to tell you how much it meant to that veteran. He was taken back that somebody thought enough about him to raise money for him to get his service dog. And that's exactly what you did. And he's thankful every day that he gets up because your donation. So you've done so much to help veterans. And that one in particular, believe me, he's forever grateful. He's just beside himself. So God bless you for what you did to help this veteran, and your donation. It went a long way to help this veteran. So God bless you. Tell us a little bit about the tournament. If I went to that tournament, what could I expect?
Well, it's a bring your own partner, and what we do is you bring your partner, and we play a regular tournament, and whoever, it's a double elimination tournament. And so it's played just like, everybody plays until we knock everybody out except one team. And then the winner gets $500. We have sponsors that help sponsor, and so we have a guaranteed payout, and we pay $500 to the first place winner, 300 to the second place winners, and 200 to the third place winners. And that's a guaranteed payout. So that helps bring in the people to come and play. That motivates them to want to come and play the tournament.
Sure.
It's $60 a team. So we take all the money that's paid in that the teams donate, and then we get sponsors that buy in. They can pay $1,000 to be a prime sponsor, or $500 to be a silver sponsor, or $250 to be a gold sponsor. And what that does is that helps us put the tournament on, but anything that's left over obviously goes to you guys. And at the end of the tournament, all the money, all the proceeds that we take in, we have raffles, that people donate goods for the raffles, and all the money that we generate, then we add it all up and we donate it to you guys. So we have games, we have raffles, we have games, we have, aside from the actual tournament itself, we just have, it's a family friendly event. So if you're not playing in the tournament, you can be a spectator and come and just hang out with everybody. We call it our cornhole family, because a lot of people that come usually follow the circuit all around the United States, to be honest with you, Mike. And we have players that come from the ACL and the ACO. We have people that come in off the street that just want to come in and help, and so they come and play. You can be any level player. You can be somebody that plays all the time or somebody who's never played before. It doesn't matter. We take you in and we just love you for
It's just
playing.
it just seems like it's a fun day to get together and, you know, meet new people and have a great time. Dan,
That's
do you
exactly
play
what it is.
basketball?
That's exactly
You know what?
what it is.
I have. Yeah, absolutely. I have. I think it's very relaxing. It's competitive, but not too competitive. And it's at its heart, it's a lot of fun. Something interesting, in the Midwest here. I grew up. It was called beanbags, and
Mhm.
then when I started traveling for the first time, I heard somebody say it was cornhole, and I didn't know exactly what they were talking about. But same game, but incredible time all the way around. So yeah,
Well,
I've played it.
yeah,
Fun.
it has actually reached the point where it's a competitive sport now. ESPN has actually picked it up as a sport.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
played
saw
a
that
few
on
times.
TV. Yeah.
I played a few times and I'm terrible. Just, but let me tell you, I have
It
a lot
does.
of fun being terrible. I really do.
You know,
It's a good
at
laugh.
this tournament, we all just come and play for fun. We don't take it serious.
Right.
In fact, we have players that if you're a good player and you get with someone who hasn't played much, you'll find that everybody's teaching the ones that haven't played. They'll sit there during the game and help their opponent learn how to throw the bag. So that's how much fun we have.
You
And
know,
it's really for all ages. I mean, it's a skill that anybody can pick up. So
Absolutely. We have
for the
kids
most
that'll
part,
just
yeah.
beat your butt, actually.
Yeah.
We have a family of boys over in Dublin actually that play, and their youngest boys, how old is he?
He's probably 12 now. That's Julian.
Yeah,
17,
about
16.
12 or 11, and he started when he was 8 or 9, and that little boy would beat your butt.
yeah, some of them are really good. Yeah, some of them are really
The
good.
kids seem to pick it up better.
Sheila, I wanted to say something to you. I listened to you talk, and absolutely, it comes from the heart and what you're doing. I'm sorry for the loss of your son, and you hit it right on the head. 22 a day is 22 too many. But taking this on and doing what you're doing, and adopting these other veterans as your own, and having this tournament, not only is it fun, but I'm sure and I want to get it out there that you're bringing awareness when you have this tournament to the struggle that veterans have with post-traumatic stress disorder, and you're bringing these guys and girls together so that they can communicate and connect and know that they're not alone, and they can have a battle buddy or someone they can reach out to. And I just think you're an incredible person, your husband, Gregory, for doing this in honor of your son. And I'm sure he's looking down and saying, that's my mom. And I guarantee he's so proud.
I'm sure he's proud of you for what you're doing. Believe me. And as long as we keep saying their name, they're gonna live forever. Right?
Absolutely.
We try. That's right, and that's what I wanted more than anything, Mike. I wanted people to know that he mattered, and if he didn't matter to anybody else, he mattered to me,
Oh, I'm sure he matters to a lot of
and his
people.
life mattered. He mattered,
Again,
and his life mattered.
God bless you. Jerry, I bet this is a lot of work
Yes,
putting these tournaments on.
it is, but it's this year's the changing of the guard. Before I got involved, Chris Burrell, he's the ACL director for us here in Georgia. He kind of was behind the scenes, making sure the tournaments ran, and he him and Sheila worked tandem with this tournament, and his job load and stuff changed, a little bit more this year. So he asked me, changing of the guard. So Chris Burrell's still helping out, but it's really his work to get this thing put together. Sheila and them to come up with it, but the thing is, we've always been local to Georgia, so I'm hoping picking this up, I can grow it beyond the state of Georgia. This year, due to the changing of the guard, we're kind of behind the 8 ball of getting this thing kicked off, but we got a venue in Macon Moose Lodge. They're going to be our tournament host for the venue. And then so far, we've got one sponsor that stepped up with the platinum. It's Clearview Graydon, Mike Bailey. He stepped up, and because he knew the changing of the guard and how late we were trying to get this thing off this year, doesn't pass. So right now, we're trying to get through this year, and we're going to try to make it to where we won't have this issue as far as being behind. We can start really putting out there and get the information out. So if we get more sponsors earlier in the year, that way we can be more successful as far as providing for the veterans.
Jerry, if somebody wants to sponsor or just make a donation, tell us how they do that. Give us the information.
Okay, we've got a flyer up on Facebook. I hadn't finished up with the Pitchin for PTSD Facebook group, but we've got an email, pitchinforptsd@gmail.com. I've got a PayPal, Jerry Gregory at pstl.net, and then Cash App, Jerry Gregory 18, and they can make donations there. But like I said, the email is pitchinforptsd@gmail.com. They can reach out, and then we can send them information that what we have as far as the sponsorship breakdown for the platinum gold. We're also doing court sponsors this year, where if somebody wants to just make a $125 donation, we'll get the logo and we'll broadcast it during the games. And so they'll be on Facebook Live, and they'll see their logo as far as just random games. They'll have that lane, and then whatever comes up, their logo could be displayed on that match.
And
That's
if an individual just wants to donate something, they're welcome to do that, and we will make sure that we mention them at the tournament. That we've gotten donations, and like he said, they're on the website, on my Facebook page. It's Sheila Single Melvin at Facebook. On Facebook, we've got the flyer, like a copy of the flyer for the PTSD, and there's a donation page on there where they can.
And if anybody wants to, they could reach out to us, and we'll definitely put them in touch with you and how they could make that donation or just offer some help, volunteering or just doing whatever they can to help make this a success. Again, what you're doing not only honors your son, but it helps so many veterans. Like Dan said, it's threefold. You're honoring your son. It's helping a veteran with the money that you're donating to K9, which is greatly appreciated. And 3, you're helping spread the word about PTSD, which is just as important as anything, because we need to let the public know that our veterans need help. We really do.
That's right.
We're not doing enough for them.
And we have a lot of veterans that throw with us that have come out because of this tournament, and they come every year. And in fact, I have a lot of them that have my email and my phone number and my information, and they contact me a lot of times when they're having problems. And I've told them my door is open, my phone line is open. It doesn't matter what time of day or night. It can be 3 o'clock in the morning. And if they're having problems, all they got to do is call me. And believe it or not, they do. And that's why I say I've got a lot of boys that I've taken in, and I love them all very much, and they know it. And
sometimes they need someone just to talk to, someone to hear them out. Just
that's right.
Friendly ear to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes they just
No, I mean,
they need to know that somebody cares. You
Right.
know.
absolutely. I mean, I can talk from experience. And having someone out there that you know you can talk to can change your day from bad to good. And I guarantee, you know, those guys or girls that are calling you, they need that at that moment, and you're giving it to them. And your event is a wonderful networking event. It's a lifeline. I mean, it's just incredible what you're doing. It really is amazing. Absolutely.
And I can't thank you enough personally for selecting K9 to help one of our veterans, because it definitely means the world to them. And we're proud to be associated with such an amazing organization like yours, with the benefit that you're putting on for the veterans with PTSD. So God bless you, Jerry, for what you're doing too. God bless you. You're doing God's work. You really are. You know, by helping spread the word. If we could save one veteran, just one, that would make my day. You know,
And that's
trouble.
what I've said that all along, Mike. If I can save just one, then we've done something, because one is too many.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
There are too many.
Jerry, I meant to ask you, what branch? What'd you serve in, Jerry?
I was in the Army. I was in the Army.
Ah, okay. All right.
Don't hold that against them now.
I'm
mean,
out.
You know,
Dan,
I'm
Dan, what
outnumbered.
were you,
I'm outnumbered.
Yeah, you're outnumbered.
I was a Marine. It's all Army tonight.
One
It's all
Marine.
Army tonight. I'm outnumbered, but it's okay. It's
That's
okay.
okay.
And
Someone's
Mike,
gotta have a
Mike,
hero.
what were you?
Army.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yep, my
Yep.
son
Yep.
was Army.
Oh, Army.
My husband
Yep.
was Navy, and my father was Air Force. So
Yep.
we had all the branches covered.
Well,
Well,
listen, I
I'm
can't
proud to
thank,
be on with a bunch of heroes. So
I can't thank you enough for doing what you're doing, and anything K9 could do in any way, shape, or form for the tournament, and especially for you, SHEILA. And I told you that at the memorial when I met you. You're part of our family. You are family. You know, when we added your son's name to that memorial, it was our honor to be able to honor your son. It really was. And you became part of the memorial family. So
Well,
we're a phone call away, believe me, for anything.
Mike, I appreciate you so much, and you know I've been in touch with you several times, and I do appreciate you and everything you've done for my son and for us, and you don't know the difference it made in my grandson. It really changed his life to go up there for that service and to see his father's name honored. It changed his life too. He had a real difficult time, and to be able to see his father honored that way changed him. And I can't thank you enough for that.
You never have to thank me. Never. We do this for the families. We can't do anything for the veterans that we're honoring, but hopefully it gives the families some closure. It lets them know that somebody finally recognizes the loss that they endured. And that's the main purpose of that memorial. Again, it was an honor to meet you. It was an honor to honor Thomas at the memorial. And again, we are family. We're a phone call away. If ever you need anything, I can't thank you. And that one veteran that you made that donation to, you young lady, and Jerry, you changed that veteran's life. He gets up every morning now with a purpose. He's got a service dog. He's got a reason to get up in the morning. I mean,
I know how that is. I have one, and I know that, you know, you have to get up and take care of that baby, because that's what they are. They're babies.
they are. My girl, Sierra, she rules the roost.
I know. I watch you all the time with Sierra. I
She's-
follow that all the. I do. I follow it all the time, and she's a doll baby.
She's a trip. She carries that blanket around wherever she goes. Never without it. I'm going to kill myself with that blanket, though, because
She's not spoiled, is she, Mike?
she's right here next to
No.
me. with that blanket. Never without it.
He's not spoiled at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sheila,
I know. I got one.
Sheila, Jerry, is there anything in closing you'd like to say and get out there?
We've got several pages they can look at for the sponsors. Lake Country Cornhole, Chris Burrell, Mactown Cornhole, which is mine and Heath Foster's, and there's Wartown Cornhole, Kyle and Tyler out there, and then Heart of Georgia, which is Sheila and Eddie's Facebook page. It's got the flyer for the PTSD tournament. We're going to start this year. Once we get through this year, this tournament, we're going to start doing this thing, start building, trying to get the sponsors throughout the year. So anytime somebody wants to make donations, and we're working on website and everything else too, trying to just move it beyond what it's been. It's been providing a great service, but now it's kind of try to reach more than just the state of Georgia, and try to find other groups that support veterans and reach out to those guys, and just try to spread the wealth, and because a lot of veterans need help, and I think it's, former veterans, I think it's up to us to look after our brothers and sisters that are suffering. A lot of times, some gave all gave some, and some continue to give every day, and nobody knows what they're going through. Even if you're going through it, everybody's different. We've lost a friend of ours a couple of years ago, Daniel Morgan, and he told his father, Danny, he said, the demons come when everything's quiet at night.
That's right.
And so that's when the demons come.
He was one of our avid
Cornhole
players, and he came to 4 or 5 of our events every year, and he was such an avid player and supporter, and
Bless.
I talked with him so many times, and he just came out of nowhere. And 2 years ago, we lost him.
That's a shame. Sheila, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're doing your part to help spread that word about PTSD. So God bless you. Jerry, I can't thank you enough for working with Sheila to get this done. Anything, again, that K9 could do in any way, shape, or form, never, ever hesitate to reach out to us, because we're family.
Well, we appreciate you helping us get the word out through this podcast. That is just awesome, Mike. We appreciate that, and anything that you help us by putting the information out on your page that spreads it. That's just awesome. We do appreciate that, because that helps us get the word out. And like I said, we have players come from all over the U.S. and in different states. So, if you want to take a road trip and come on down to Georgia, we'd love to have you. So that would be awesome, and come get some of our Georgia hospitality.
Well, I love that accent.
Better weather.
God bless you, and thank you all for being on tonight. Sheila, this will be on K9's page as soon as we end the podcast. So if you want to share it anywhere you want to put it. And I think we messed up the beginning a little bit. I'm not sure. And if I did, I'm so sorry. But it's
okay.
going to be on my page and the K9 page.
Okay, great.
God bless you, and thank you for all you're doing.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Bye, Dan.
Pleasure and an honor. Take care, guys.